It's week 4 in the NFL. You know what that means. We're doing the predictions for all the games this week. Let's get into it. Starting tonight, Thursday, 8:15 on Amazon Prime. Dolphins versus Bengals. Dolphins looking like Super Bowl contenders so far. Bengals off to a rough start. Like I said, it's on Amazon Prime. I thought it was pretty good last week. I'll be honest. The broadcast of that, or the stream, whatever they call it, from Amazon for the Steelers and Browns game, I thought it was pretty solid. Herb Shreve, of course, a pretty good commentator, pretty good broadcaster, which sort of underrated. And I forget who the other guy was, but anyway, I think it was Al Michaels. But of course, two legends of the game. But anyway, Amazon Prime, of course, again tonight. Like I said, Dolphins versus Bengals. Tua is banged up a bit, but I think he's going to be able to play. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill having both insane seasons so far. Best wide receiver duo in the league right now. Bengals are, like I said, a solid trio of wide receivers, though they're a little banged up as well. Hey, Bengals are just a rough start. I still think they're a good team so far. I still think they're still a good team. There's also a rough start. Of course, losing to the Steelers, but we suck too anyway. But anyway, Dolphins have a lot of solid wins. Beating the Bills, beating the Ravens. I forget who they played week 1, but of course, great start for the Dolphins. However, for tonight, for this game, I'm going with the Bengals. Give me the Bengals. It's in Cincinnati. I think the Bengals are going to turn their season around. Give me the Bengals. Starting on Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Hey, we're going to London now. Vikings versus Saints. Pretty average game for this, but hey, Vikings are still it's a team that's hard to understand with the Vikings. Same thing with the Saints. I mean, two average teams who have yet hit their peak yet. I think they can hit their peak. Depends when though. So I don't know. This game's mixed emotions basically. The Vikings, Kirk Cousins not playing. He actually didn't play too good, bad last week, but the week before that on prime time. And I know this game's kind of prime time, but of course against the Eagles, play terrible. Jameis Winston not playing that good lately either. They're 1-2. Vikings are 2-1. Justin Jefferson was quiet last week. For this prediction, I'm going to go Vikings in a close game. 1 o'clock now for the Sunday games. 2-1 Browns visiting the 1-2 Falcons. Falcons aren't that bad, but I still going to go with the Browns. Jacoby Brissett's on fire. I'm going with the Browns. Bills Ravens. This is the game of the week. Of course, it's only 1 o'clock though. Bills coming off a loss. Ravens, they're pretty solid. Lamar Jackson playing like a MVP. So is Josh Allen though. So this game's going to be close. I'm going with the Bills. Give me the Bills. I don't think the Ravens defense is really that good to stop the Bills offense. Like I said, I'm going with the Bills. Commanders and Cowboys. Cooper Rush and the Cowboys are on fire. Carson Wentz, not playing terrible, but it's mainly his offensive line is letting him down on Washington. I'm going to go with the Cowboys in this game. Cooper Rush is playing pretty good so far, and it's questionable what they're going to do with Dak Prescott, which I think they will start Dak Prescott when he comes back. But still, give me the Cowboys. Seahawks and the Lions. Actually, no. The Seahawks are a pretty bad team. The Lions, I think, are a good team. Just with a, bad record, of course, right now, which 1-2 is not bad. But still, the record doesn't show how good they are. I think they're a good team. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I said, I've been saying this all week. Solid young team, fast team. I'm going with the Lions to beat the Seahawks. They move on to 2-2. That's my prediction. Chargers and Texans. Hey, I mean, you think this would be a blowout for the Chargers, but they got blown out last week by the Jaguars. They're 1-2. Tough start for the Chargers when we thought that they'd be a solid team this year. Texans at 0-2-1, but I'm going to go with the Chargers. Kind of in a close game. Titans and Colts. Colts surprisingly went over the Chiefs last week. Titans, I think they beat the Raiders. I don't know. I'm going to go with the Colts in this one. I think the Colts are going to start getting it going. Their defense is going to start to pick it up. Bears and Giants. Giants with a loss against the Cowboys. I think they're a better team than the Bears. Bears are at 2-1, which is kind of surprising. I'm going to go with the Giants for this game. Jaguars and Eagles. Eagles, of course, I think they're ranked number 1 in the NFL by whoever does the rankings, but Eagles are a good, solid team. Jaguars, they're not playing bad this year. I think this will be a close game. However, give it to the Eagles. Jets and Steelers, 1-2. I think the Steelers are a better team. They're a better team. I think they were a better team than the Browns last week. I think they were a better team than the Patriots when they lost to them too. Jets, still a young team, solid team. I think Zach Wilson's playing. But I'm going to go with the Steelers here. But I won't be surprised if the Jets win because, one, we do lose the Jets a lot. That's just history. We usually get upset by teams that are bad. We usually always lose to teams that are bad because we underperform. We have low expectations and we end up getting upset. So give me the Steelers, but I won't be surprised if the Jets do win. 4 o'clock games now. Cardinals and Panthers. Cardinals, they're having a hard time getting going. Same thing with the Panthers. Baker Mayfield's not playing that good. Christian McCaffrey, though, he's starting to tune it up. Give me the Cardinals. Patriots and Packers. No Mac Jones. No win. Give me the Packers. Broncos and Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to get the first win of the year. Broncos are not they're a good team, good players, but they're not getting it going. I think on the road against the Raiders need to have a win. I think this is a perfect week for them to get a win. I'm picking the Raiders over the Broncos. Chiefs and Buccaneers. Tough loss last week against the Packers the Buccaneers had. The receivers are still banged up. I think Godwin might be playing this week, but who knows. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs, though. Chiefs Sunday night. I'll get them to win. Then Monday night, Rams and 49ers. Of course, 49ers are rolling with Jimmy G. He's not playing terrible, but he's not playing that good. Rams, still, of course, one of the best teams in the league. Give me the Rams for the win against the 49ers. Hey, that's my predictions. No bye weeks again. No bye weeks yet. My fantasy team sucks. I'm in 3 fantasy leagues. 2 of them I'm okay in, but my main one, I suck. I'm 0-3. There are a lot of close games. It's just hard to figure out what players to use. Keenan Allen's on my team. He was injured, but I'm starting Cordell Patterson in the flex. But either way, my team is underperforming in fantasy. I'm 0-3, but hopefully I get to win this week as well. So I'm predicting myself to win this week in fantasy. Hey, I got to. I can't go to 0-4. It's going to be tough to come back from that and, try to make playoffs or something. But hope you guys enjoyed my predictions. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm out, guys. Peace.